Welcome to the November episode of Roanoke County Business Partners. This month, we celebrate the grand opening of Fallowwater Square, a newly constructed office building adding to the revitalization along Route 419. Then, we visit Children's Nest Learning Center in Hollins to learn more about their campus expansion. Finally, we speak with Jason Peters, representative of the Vinton district for the Roanoke County Board of Supervisors, to hear exciting news about the district he represents. We also encourage everyone to check out Her Perfect Day Boutique and Design Studio, which is now open in Hollins, and to shop local for Small Business Saturday happening November 26th this year. We visit Fallowater Square on its grand opening to speak with Alexander Boone, the local developer behind the revitalization of the property, and representatives from Long & Foster and National Spine and Pain Centers to learn more about the new multi-use building on Route 419.
I'm Jill Loop, Economic Development Director for Roanoke County, and we're excited to be here today to kick off the event to celebrate a great redevelopment project in Roanoke County's reimagined 419 area.
We're celebrating the grand opening of our Fallowater Square building, new facility for Long & Foster. We've moved out of a building we were in for 32 years. And just actually cut space, about half the space that we had, and it's perfect. And we love the new building.
Square footage is 17,040 square feet. It all came from what Long & Foster needed on one floor. So the building footprint really was designed in conjunction with Long & Foster to create the footprint that they needed, and that dictated the square footage on the second floor. So we have just over 17,000 square feet. The total investment, if you include everything that Long & Foster and National Spine and Pain Centers have spent, is approximately $5 million, and it created more than 100 jobs in Roanoke County, or more than, I'd say, it's probably 200 people worked on this project. While we were just fortunate that two nationally recognized experts in their fields, real estate and healthcare, wanted to be with us. And Long & Foster's been a partner with us for 20 years and have a very strong relationship. And I knew Dr. Paquette with National Spine and Pain Centers, but had never worked with them as a group. And it's actually it's a good relationship because you serve two really important community needs, not only real estate with mortgage, title, and property management that's all under the Long & Foster umbrella, and then you have health care through National Spine and Pain Centers, and that's great to be right here in the center of the 419 Town Center in Roanoke County.
So our other location, we were located at South Jefferson Street, and it didn't really allow us to target the community of Roanoke the way we wanted. Our building was a lot smaller, and so we've doubled our square footage here at this facility to allow us to expand and bring in more providers and to really reach the community and be able to take on more patients and help them.
As Paul Mahoney said, we had 3 challenged or struggling residential properties, and struggling is probably a nice way to put it. They needed a lot of work, and we struggled with them because they were so old, and it just didn't make a lot of sense to spend money renovating them because the value wasn't there. And then Jeff Reynolds happens to call one day and says, we really need less. They had about 14,000 square feet behind us, or 13,350 square feet to be exact, in the Long & Foster building on 419. And he said we probably need about 5,500. And then a few weeks later it grew to 6, and then it was 6,500, then 7,000, then it became 8,000, and then 8,500.
Well, we have on the first floor of our building, we have a mortgage, a title, and an insurance company with property management, and our real estate offices with some private offices and more of a large workspace.
So we treat pain, and so we service cervical, lumbar, thoracic pain. We do different types of interventional therapies, which could be epidural injections, facets. So we're really just trying to help patients get the quality of life back with these types of procedures and injections.
This area, as I said, is our prime commercial corridor. And we hope that we have more of these kind of activities in the future.
So it's an incredible location for doing business, and it was a great investment for us, and I wanted to be early on in the reimagined 419.
Love seeing all the excitement with the 419 corridor, with the new restaurants and things that we're seeing there in front of Tanglewood, and all the great ideas that Roanoke County has that's coming here in the near future.
Support your community on Small Business Saturday. Small Business Saturday lands on November 26th this year, right after Black Friday. This is the perfect time to support your local businesses and shop small. Small businesses give our community character and are an extremely important part of our local economy. Ways you can support include getting out to shop and discovering new small businesses in our community, starting your holiday shopping, and don't forget gift cards, and by following and sharing your favorite small businesses on social media. Make a difference and shop local on Saturday, November 26th.
Next, we head to Hollins to speak with the team at Children's Nest Learning Center to learn about their planned expansion and how it will help ease childcare constraints in our community.
Children's Nest Learning Center offers a variety of care from infants all the way through after-school care. Our current campus right now, we actually have a license for 105 students from infants through after school. We have 2 facility buildings. We have an infant through toddler side, which goes up to 3, 3.5. And then we have an after-school / pre-K building that's right behind me here. We have that, but our capacity right now is only 105. And we want to be, a game changer here in Roanoke. So we had the capabilities to buy and purchase this land over behind us that is adjacent to what we already have. And we are getting ready to build a 7,000 square foot building.
Well, the building actually is going to be used for several things. First of all, and primary, is for an after-school program and also for daycare classrooms. The secondary part of that is we're going to add a splash pad onto it, so that gives our families, the children attending here, and the opportunity to have an outside activity, an outside resource for summer fun and enjoying themselves a bit.
It used to be, childcare was thought of as a babysitter. People had to go to work, so they would bring their children for somebody to take care of them while they were working. But childcare is really changing the overall picture. We are now not only just Department of Social Services, but we are also under the Virginia Department of Education, which is a whole new world to childcare. It really puts in that learning and language development piece. Of course, we still will always do the caretaking and the nurturing part, but that piece being added just makes the whole, puzzle put together for just a quality place for your child to be while you're at work.
We have curriculums that we use and lesson plans that we write. I do have a degree in elementary education. I taught in the public schools for 6 years before this job, and it's a lot of fun teaching these children, even at a younger age than I did then, and teaching and coaching our teachers, not just our employees, but they are our teachers, and making sure that we're getting these kids where they need to be when it comes time for kindergarten.
When we first started hearing all about the Hollins revitalization plan, we jumped into it, started really checking to see what that was all about. And we were very pleased with some of the ideas and things that were being thrown around, the suggestions that were being made by local business leaders in the area, by Roanoke County as a whole. And so we started looking, well, what can we do? How can we, bring our business into this, the same revitalization plan that they're looking to do? One
of the biggest reasons that we wanted to expand in Hollins area is to provide more care, but also to help build this community in this area. Not only for the adults, not only for the government, but for our people and our kids. Kids they make the world go round, and I enjoy doing that.
They make even your worst days the best, because all they have to do is run up and give you a hug, or you see them, they meet a milestone that you're like, was worth it. You know, all that crying about something or the, you know, all the stuff that we see daily is so different, and it's just rewarding. It really is a rewarding job.
Every day is different. Some days we have, you know, all these plans and none of that happens, and some days the kids really enjoy something that we have planned and it ends up, you know, they want to take it even further than we had originally thought.
Here at Children's Nest, we just want to make sure that our families know that we love their children, we care for them, we nurture them, we make sure that we're teaching them to be good people. They will remember Children's Nest and it will go on with them forever. And we just want to make sure that people in the market know who we are and what we do and what we stand for. And right now we want to be a big player here in this area to help, not just for us, but to help the community.
For more information about Children's Nest Learning Center, visit childrensnestlc.net. Now open in Roanoke County, Her Perfect Day Boutique and Design Studio. Located on Williamson Road, Her Perfect Day specializes in formal wear and accessories for those special occasions.
We also do alterations on basically anything you need alterations on. Ladies will come to us with their mother's gown and we make it into a whole nother gown, but she still has that gown from her mother, so she feels like she still has a part of her mother there. Usually when people walk through the door, they're like family once they come. I try to make them feel comfortable, tell them a little bit about myself. They end up telling me a lot about themselves. We try to give them, you know, whatever service it is that they need. We try to make sure it's exactly what they want for them. Everybody's not going to get the same thing the same way, so we try to make sure we tailor it to their needs.
Visit Her Perfect Day today, 5720 Williamson Road, open Monday through Friday 1 to 5, Saturday 11 to 6, or by appointment.
Finally, we sit down with Jason Peters, representative of the Vinton District for the Roanoke County Board of Supervisors, to learn more about economic and community development news in the area.
So I'm Jason Peters. I am the Vice Chairman of the Roanoke County Board of Supervisors, and I represent the Vinton Magisterial District. So having Vinton within Roanoke County and within the Vinton Magisterial District gives us the small town feel. Great place for entrepreneurs to start their businesses. We have our Main Street, if you want to call it, within our district and within the Roanoke County area. Roanoke County decided to invest about $10 million into a new library. We put it right in the middle of downtown Vinton. At that time, a lot of people said, "Why are you doing that?" And I think that sparked a lot of interest in downtown Vinton. It created a lot of movement into downtown Vinton, both people walking the streets, the sidewalks, people traveling into downtown to go to the library. But I think more importantly, it was bringing people down there. A lot of the projects, if you look back at what's taken place over the last 10 years, it took place because of that relationship. It took place because Roanoke County and the town of Vinton wanted to see things grow. We wanted to see things become a vibrant area again. Roland E. Cook, the William Burke property, the investment to the library, but then the old library became the McAdoo's. So you bring all that together, those projects would not have happened without the relationship of the town of Vinton and everybody moving in the same direction. Well, if they're visiting Vinton and the Vinton district this time of year, my first stop would be the Explorer Park. I think that get a cabin, enjoy nature for the weekend, go over there and enjoy all the amenities of the Explorer Park. But again, you're also close enough that you can come right down Washington Avenue, right in the middle of downtown Vinton, where you can eat and shop and have a drink if you like. The more people we bring to Explorer Park, the town of Vinton and those corridors will be blessed by those folks that are coming in. And I think it'll help the downtown area continue to thrive. I think it'll continue to improve economic development. I've been a big advocate of economic development since I stepped onto the board 9 years ago. We'll be able to have those people walking in the town of Vinton, spending their money, enjoying food and drinks and whatever the case may be. So we had the unfortunate incident the 1st of July. It was the July 4th weekend to lose one of our historic buildings in downtown Vinton. If you want to have a sense of the people that I represent, that says it all. I mean, you had an entire community rally behind not only the people that lost their building, but the people that were there for fire and rescue that day, for our police department, for the people who lost their homes. I mean, it was just truly an incident where everybody came together, and that's a great example of who I represent. I mean, I'm very proud to represent the people in the Vinton area, because that is the kind of sense of community that, that I experience every day.
Thanks for watching Roanoke County Business Partners. You can stay up to date on economic development news at yesroanoke.com, and you can subscribe to our monthly newsletter by clicking on the News tab on the homepage.